Hey, what's up everybody? Long time no speak. It's a daily vlog. Yeah, so I worked from home for most of the morning. I just came out and it's super muggy here in Charlotte. I really thought the fall was supposed to be here. Man, a lot of the trees are still super green, and I don't know, I was in the mountains over the weekend and the leaves were changing, but it's gonna be like 80 degrees. But hey look, got postcards and we've got the prize package to send out. So I'm heading to the post office, gonna take my lunch hour and get all this stuff shipped off. So for those of you that won gifts, be on the lookout. They're going in the mail. So we'll catch up with you later. All right, well, got everything in the mail, so be on the lookout for that. I think I'm gonna try to grab some lunch, see if I can find something interesting, and go back and finish out the afternoon. But yeah, I think I mentioned on Facebook, we got an offer for a cruise where we just pay the taxes and gratuities, but we have to do it by the end of the year. So we still haven't picked that out, but hopefully we can talk about that a little later with Jenny, and she can explain kind of what the process is. But yeah, on to some lunch. Do you ever see something while you're driving that you just have to circle back around for? Trying to be as safe as possible. Be safe, folks. But yeah, I just saw something that I've got to drive back around for, so let's see if we can catch this out. Check it out. I think this thing on the corner is a skate shop that we're coming up on. They got the Thrasher thing in the front, but yeah, first time I've seen the ghost from Pac-Man there. I don't actually see Pac-Man, but I know I'm going to say the names wrong, but it's like Blinky and Inky, and I can't remember what they are, but yeah, it's pretty wild. The things you see in Charlotte when dropping off the mail. Alright, just grabbed some lunch at the Show Mars, and every time I walk outside today I'm just like shocked with how hot it is. But yeah, so Show Mars is I believe it's a North Carolina chain. It's kind of a weird restaurant. So it's got Greek food, it's got like fried Carolina seafood, and then it's got like traditional grill items like hamburgers and hot dogs and all that kind of stuff. But I got a gyro. What do you guys call it? Do you call it a gyro or do you call it a gyro? Jenny and I have this conversation a lot, but I got a gyro, and I'm gonna take it home and alright, yeah, so I was just thinking, like, so the Show Mars is a chain, and they don't, it's like not authentic Greek, but it's super convenient. So sometimes we talk about not letting great get in the way of good. The Show Mars is good enough, but I'd have to drive far to get great. So I don't know, do you guys make those kind of choices in your life? You go with the thing that's good and pass on the thing that's great? Yeah, so this is the Show Mars gyro. They do give you some tzatziki or cucumber sauce on the side. The only thing, so they put a little tomato and onions and lettuce. No feta cheese. So I mean, if you're a traditionalist for a gyro, it's going to be with feta cheese. Yeah, so like I was saying, you can't let great get in the way of good sometimes. So I had to drive a lot farther to get a traditional, authentic gyro, but I was just kind of wanting the taste of some pita and some lamb meat. So Show Mars it is, but that's it. I gotta get back to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Well, hello, Jenny.
Why, hello, Tony. It's been about 20 days since you ate dinner.
I know. You'd think I'd lose some weight that way, but hey, where's my dinner?
Your dinner is right here.
Oh, cool. What do we got?
We have chili mac.
Are we really having chili when it's 80 degrees outside?
Yeah, but you don't feel so good, so maybe the chili will make you feel good.
I know. You don't think I got sick on the ship, huh? You think it's just the weather changing?
Yeah.
Ugh. I've been feeling like poo. This is definitely one of my comfort foods.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things. Just an aside, we like Skyline chili out of Cincinnati, which is a whole different kind of chili, and they make the chili mac. But
so good.
I think my obsession with chili mac really started at Steak and Shake, because they make a chili mac. But the one that we make at home is pretty good.
Yeah, you do a good job.
I'm ready to eat.
Me too. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on? Hello.
Long time no see.
I know. I'm so glad that we're here.
Me too. I hope you guys enjoyed the cruise vlog. It was so much fun reliving that footage.
It was kind of cool just reliving it like you said.
Making me ready to go on a cruise again.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I might have jumped the gun. I said yesterday that we had the inside track on possibly a cruise where all we had to do was pay the taxes and gratuity, but it's more complicated than that, right?
It's just a little bit more complicated. We're all waiting. So they submitted our request for the cruise, and then we just have to wait back from the cruise line.
And so this is a casino comp from land-based casino MGM.
I think it's MGM.
MGM.
Right?
It's what's the app called?
You're Comped.
You're Comped. So yeah, so over our lives we've gone to land-based casinos. We don't really gamble a lot, but Jenny's always diligent to put her card in, and so that may equal a cheap cruise. But they're gonna let us know the dates and stuff.
Yes.
So we may be on a cruise, but if not,
we may.
Our countdown's like at 120 something days
until we for Valentine's
Day. Cruise to
how do you do the heart?
Freeport and Nassau. I don't know. Sharon Osbourne had it down. Is it like that? So yeah, so at least for the time being, our countdown's 125 days.
Yeah. But that's okay. We got a lot of stuff coming up, and you know, we have
big weekend this weekend.
Big weekend this weekend. One of our kids is getting married.
Whoop, whoop.
I know, it's so exciting. And then we have all the kids for holidays are coming, so hopefully we'll get to see all of the children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then before we know it, it'll be Valentine's Day.
Time to cruise.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's exciting. So I figured we'd start maybe breaking down some of the, I don't know, maybe just some of our thoughts and impressions from our cruise.
Okay.
So you guys have seen what we did in real time, but we thought it'd be fun to share, so now that we've had some time to reflect on what we thought. So we'll start out with the easy one today. What did you think about the embarkation and the debarkation process down there in Tampa, and specifically onto the Carnival Paradise?
You know what? The people that work for Carnival, it was flawless. It really, it was. At first, we didn't know where to go because they didn't have like signs really for like where Faster the Fun should sit.
Yeah.
So we actually sat in the wrong spot with the wedding that was going on. So that was kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And then we were politely asked to move because we shouldn't be sitting there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that process was okay. There could be a little bit better signage for like where Faster the Fun or whatever. But it was very quick to get in and on the ship. And then debarkation, it must have been flawless because I don't really remember it. Oh, you know what? That was the first time that we had to go through immigration.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit longer of a process to come back and for them to look at your passport, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was that part of debarkation was very, there was a person at every corner directing you where to go next. So that was great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So embarkation, you guys saw it on the video. Basically, once we went into the building, what you couldn't see, I thought I'd share what you couldn't see. Once you go in the building, you go through a security scan, very similar to what you would do in an airport line. So you run your bags through an X-ray machine, take off all your metal, and you walk through a metal detector. And then there's a whole wall of counters where you go and you actually get checked into to your ship. And so you present your paperwork that you filled out and your your passport, and they give you the sail and sign. And so at that check-in, they gave us a sail and sign, and they gave us the visa to fill out to go into Cuba.
Right.
And then, like Jenny said, from there, it wasn't really clear where we were supposed to go, so there was just like seating, and so we did end up sitting in the wrong place. So that was the only negative there, is we did, nobody really directed us where to sit from that counter. But it was cool. It was a big room. They had live, Cuban music.
Oh yeah, that was so great.
So and then once the process began, we boarded really quickly, and it was super smooth. And then so debarkation. It was great. I mean, you know, we did stand in line. It's the first time we'd ever experienced coming back through, and there was like Homeland Security officers there, and there was like a dog sniffing luggage, and
the dog. You remember the dog went crazy after somebody?
Yeah. So the dog was sniffing luggage, but then the cool thing is we didn't really have to fill out any like paperwork to get back in. We just showed our passport, and then we were back in. And then I don't think I mentioned it. To get back to the hotel that we stayed at, so the hotel, the Tahitian, is a park and cruise, but they only had shuttle service to the cruise port on Embarkation Day, and so that was included. So we took a taxi back. So a taxi for 4 people was $26, and
that was flawless.
Yeah,
like we got right off and right in.
Yeah, there was a cab stand there. We jumped right in a cab. So I think, after tip, I think it was $45. So we tipped the guy at the cab stand who loaded our luggage, and then we gave the taxi driver a decent tip. So I think it was about $45. So about, you know, $10, $11 each coming back. So, but other than that, I think the park and stay for the night stay and the shuttle over was like $90-something. So really not a horrible expense. And we were within an hour of getting off the ship, we were back at our car. So it was nice. The cruise port is really nice there. It was easy to get dropped off. And so, yeah.
And the cruise port is right in back of, it's number 3 for the Carnival Paradise.
Yeah.
It's right in back of the Tampa Aquarium. Hello, Matt Allen.
The Florida Aquarium.
Oh, that's right. The Florida Aquarium.
So
that was lovely. So that's a nice land excursion, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. If you have the time, you know, and we probably went through the aquarium, and it probably took us a little longer because we had, you know, access to Matt, and he gave us a real good tours. But if you had 2 or 3 hours, I think you could go see the major highlights of that aquarium, and it was a good time, especially if you got like kids or something like that.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
If you got big kids in your family, I got to touch a stingray. That was so much fun.
It was so cool.
So glad to be back, sharing some time with you. The main question that I have, well, a couple things. Let's just break it down. First of all, I don't know that I told you yet, Jenny, but I had one of those kind of Greek pita sandwiches today.
What? You had a gyro?
No, I had a gyro.
You had a gyro.
So that's the question. What do you guys call the Greek pita lamb thing? I call it a gyro. Jenny calls it a gyro.
Gyro.
I believe I'm right. I don't know. So that's one question. Comment below what you call the gyro.
Well, how are they going to say that?
Oh yeah. You're gonna have to do something phonetically to let us know.
Okay.
And then the other thing I wanted to say is, if you have any questions about Tampa, or any questions about the Paradise, or any questions about Cuba, we'd be happy to answer them. You can send us you could leave a question in the comments below. You could tweet us a question at Lido Loca, or you could join the Lido Loca Cruising Community Facebook group, drop a question in there, and we will answer it on the video. So we already got some questions about the gear that we used, and you know, what we thought about the Paradise. So we hope to answer those questions over the next few nights.
Yeah, send them on in.
But anyways,
I'm so glad to be back.
You saw earlier we got all the postcards in the mail,
yes.
And congratulations again to Mel Weathers for winning the Havana prize pack. More giveaways coming up soon. We've got exciting stuff going on for the channel. We are, we're constantly busy, so we hope to bring you guys some new information and some new opportunities coming up. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
And if you like this video, it's like giving me a big hug because I'm a big baby. Oh, see, she just smashed the like button just in person. So hit that like button. It's like giving me a hug. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you see when the new videos come out.
Yes.
And so good to be back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. And guess what?
What?
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.